Hi Montessori leaders, my name is Camilla Campuzano and I am the Community and School Growth Manager here at Nido Marketing. Now, I meet with schools on a regular basis to talk about Montessori marketing and to give them strategies to help them grow their enrollment. And oftentimes people come to me and say, oh, I really want to grow my enrollment and I've heard that Google Ads is the way to do it. Then we have a look at their website and I say, before you want to consider running Google Ads, which is not necessarily something that is cheap to do, it's an investment, you might want to improve your website first. Improving your website is crucial to having effective Google Ads. Now, I'll break it down a little bit more, but ultimately, if I had any advice to give a Montessori school leader that is looking to run Google Ads to increase enrollment, which by the way is a great strategy, you want to make sure your website is pristine, has automations, and can impress parents, because paying for them to come to your website and then not being impressed by your website could be affecting your return on investment. So let's take a deeper dive. So I often meet with Montessori school administrators that are looking to grow their enrollment, and they hear that Google Ads is the way to do that. And they're not wrong. Google Ads is an amazing way to reach the right prospective families. But what I always tell them is that your website needs to be optimized first. First impressions matter. And I like this picture here. You will never get a second chance to make the first impression. When you are running Google Ads, you are paying per click. Depending on where you are, that click could be expensive. So you are paying for that parent to be directed to your website, and then the job is up to you to impress them and make them want to make a conversion. Usually, that decision is made up within 50 milliseconds. So it's very important to have a visually stunning website, something that looks modern, sleek, and that parents are impressed by. If your website looks outdated, is difficult to navigate, or just doesn't provide the necessary information that families need to know, they might actually question the quality and legitimacy of your school. This is not something that you want. So if you're paying and investing in Google Ads, which usually are not inexpensive to run, while they are effective, you want to make sure your website is optimized first. You also want to make sure you have a way on your website to generate leads. Things like automated tour scheduling. I think this is probably the most important lead generator. You just want to have a way for parents to schedule a tour easily and seamlessly, automatically on your website. The reason why this should be front and center is because what sells Montessori? The tour. People coming in, seeing the environments, meeting the staff. That is usually what blows parents away and makes them realize that Montessori is absolutely the right choice. Another great lead generator to optimize your website before running Google Ads is having your tuition request form. So gating your tuition behind a form and having parents fill out a little form that has ask for their first and last name and email is a great way to collect that information. Remember, you're paying for them to be on your website if you're running Google Ads. You don't want them to make ghost engagements. If you paid for their click, they saw your pricing, they did not align with it, and they left and they've never revisited, you've lost that parent before they were able to see the value in what you offer. When you have a lead generator or a way to get your tuition and ask for their contact information, you now have a valuable email address of somebody who's interested enough to ask for the price. Now you can check in with them, and this is going to make your Google ad investments so much more fruitful because you can check in with parents and you can make those necessary conversions to make sure you get a good return on your investment. Another thing is to have a general inquiry form. Every school should have this, but every parent should have a way to contact the school or ask a question easily. And lead generators, so just generic lead generators like white papers. I'll show some examples on our sample website here. So here's one pop up, which is our Montessori quiz, a great example of a way that parents can engage with our website. But if they've clicked on my school website from a Google ad, they automatically see a sleek design, a nice photo, they see what ages are served, and they see a call to action. So a way for them to engage, to schedule a tour. It's very easy and straightforward for them to schedule a tour. It makes the process so much more seamless. They can explore. Everything is very easy to dig into. Here we have an example of another lead generator. So another way for them to engage with our content, our 5-day free email course. programs. So the programs that we are currently offering, some testimonials. So all of this just makes my website a little bit more impressive, more trustworthy. All of this is great. And then what I was talking about earlier, that tuition and fee, so gating our tuition, here's another form for parents to fill out. And of course, the contact us general inquiry form is also available to them. So there are ways for parents to engage on my site. This is crucial. You also want to make sure that you have plenty of content for families to explore. By providing rich, informative content, you position your school as a trusted authority in Montessori education. This not only engages parents, but also builds trust, making them more likely to take the next step, whether that's filling out a form, scheduling a tour, or requesting tuition information. So it's always great to have a variety of content for parents to take the time to explore. Remember, you've paid for their click if you're running Google Ads. You want them to spend as much time on your website as possible, learning, diving into Montessori, diving into the benefits, because that is going to influence them to make a conversion. So having a blog section is a great way to do that. What I want you all to take away from this video is you always want to optimize your website first and then invest in Google or social ads later. Remember, you are paying a pretty penny. Generally, we recommend about $500 to $1,000 in monthly ad spend for Montessori schools. If you're paying that money, you of course want it to result in enrollment for your school. But in order to do that, your website really needs to be attractive. It really needs to be well equipped. It needs to have automations. So we highly recommend optimizing your website first. Of course, if you need help building your dream Montessori website, we're happy to help you out. We have built over 100 websites at this point, so we're happy to help you. Also help you run Google Ads. But with every Google Ads client, we always tell them the importance of optimizing your website first. I hope you found this video helpful. I have also linked below to a blog that will help you understand a little bit more as to why you want to invest in your website before Google Ads. It's just such a crucial part of Montessori marketing. Don't forget to follow us and subscribe for more Montessori marketing tips. We post videos every week and also host our weekly town halls. All right, take care, everyone.